Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Captain AJ here with A&B Saltwater Adventures. The next few videos I'm going to put together are going to be like a kind of a series of our little skiff build. Logan and I bought a little skiff to do some duck hunting out of and some inshore fishing. And we've got a tropical storm passing the next couple days, so we're going to take the time to do a little bit of
Can I talk to them?
yeah, hold on. We're going. That's a duck blind. But tell them about your skiff first. So this is your 14-foot skiff.
I'm gonna say that.
You're going to say that?
Yeah. It's our 14 skiff, and
What are we going to do with it?
gonna work on it and get our
When we're done working on it, what are we going to do with it?
test it out in a pond.
Yeah, we'll do that. What are we going to do with it? Why did we buy this boat?
Because we need it to go duck hunting.
Exactly.
Can I tell them about my pedals?
All right, tell them about the pedals.
So like, I'm backed up in a different pedal. Let me hold it.
No, I'll hold it. You do it.
I got another boat up there I got to back up too. Bye-bye.
So it's been raining a lot, so he's been playing in the puddles. That's what he's trying to tell you.
Oh, I messed up.
It's all right.
You're going to clean it out?
Yep, that's all right. We'll clean it up.
There's another boat up here.
All right, so we got a long list of things we want to do with the little skiff here. We took in, purchased it with a mud motor. I sold the mud motor, and then I had an old trailer. I sold the old trailer and bought a new trailer. So we got the new trailer from Capt's trailer right there in Dover. It's just outside of Kinston here in North Carolina. It's a pretty nice little trailer. I bought a couple of those trailers from Academy actually and paid more money than I paid for this one, and this one's way better quality, and I really like it. And they had one in stock, which was a huge blessing. They just posted it. I saw it on Facebook, called them, and then we went and picked it up the same day. Kind of the same thing with this little skiff. I saw this skiff for a couple days online and on Facebook Marketplace, and I liked it. It was already painted the same color as a Real Freedom, so this is going to be a Real Freedom Junior. You know, it's fiberglass. I could do a lot with that little boat, and it's really wide, more so than the little canoe that I once had. If you ever watch any of our old duck hunting videos, I had a little canoe and hunted out of it, and actually did really well with it, especially with deer hunting. I harvested a lot of deer out of that canoe. So we're looking at building this little skiff for a hunting boat, for duck hunting, deer hunting, and doing some fishing inshore. So that'd be a lot of fun with him. I don't do a whole lot of inshore fishing, but inshore fishing is great with kids. Anytime the wind's blowing, we can't get offshore. Now we got something to fall back to and do a little bit of inshore fishing with him. So I'm excited for that, and it should be a good time. So I'll flip you around here so you can see. It's a wood boat, glassed over and epoxied. There's a couple things I want to kind of tighten up right here. This box is kind of an afterthought. Someone put this in this boat, and they didn't really do a really good job of fairing it. Probably didn't really do a good job of glassing it either, but it'll work for what we're doing. I'm going to put all my switches right here for all our bilge pump, nav lights, accessories. But I'm going to go ahead and fair this in, sand this all down, and then fair it up. Take all these hatches and stuff off, get it cleaned up. Got a little hatch right here. It's got a little runner for the battery cables. Probably going to put the battery up here. I was thinking about putting it inside this box, but I'd have to put another hatch on this other side. I was thinking about coming right here, cutting a bigger hatch, and then putting the battery in here. But with trying to move weight to the bow of the boat, so just moving weight forward, I'm going to put the battery in a little battery tray up in the front, and that way it's easy to get to, easy to charge. Well around the little boat, we did get our blind in right here, which is pretty cool because I ordered it like I think the day before yesterday. So we got the banded shore blind. It's pretty nice. Ordered a camouflage kit for it, and I think it'll work really well. I think it'll lay on this boat. I'm going to set it up to where it'll go on and off real easy with some pins. And so that way we can hunt it and fish it anytime we want. I spent the last 2 days ordering stuff online, so I'm waiting for all the supplies to come in, and got bilge pumps and wiring and switch panels, nav lights and anchor lights, and all the legal stuff that you have to have that will get it situated and get the little skiff that it is ready for the water. But overall, we're pretty excited about it. I know Logan is really looking forward to it. We've already been out in the pond with it in the backyard and had a pretty good time with it.
Yeah.
Nice. Good one, buddy.
Let's keep this one.
No, we'll turn him loose. All right, bring him here. I'll turn him loose for you. Pick him up and show him to me. He's going to come off. Nice.
Yeah, Dad, you caught one, baby.
Hey, caught the first fish in our new boat.
Yeah. It's a bass.
Yeah, a bass in our new boat.
Ah! You were supposed to catch a big one.
That's a pretty one. That's not a bad one. We tried out the little mud motor, which worked great. I like the mud motor. And I thought about just keeping the mud motor on there, but it's really loud. It had a long tail on it, and it was really hard to turn. And hunting with a 4-year-old, I think, was just a little too much. I think keeping it simple with an outboard, a little trolling motor in the front, and I actually ordered a pulling stick as well, so if we get any shallow areas in the flats here in the marsh, because typically that's what we're going to be hunting now. We're going to be hunting the marsh right here in the coastal areas. We don't have the best duck hunting, but we got some pretty decent hunting. If we go out there and kill some ergs and some teal and some geese, we've had a good day. So it'd be fun for him and I to get out and make some memories with. So, all right, well, I'm going to go ahead and probably just kind of set this up and start doing a little bit of sanding. So this is kind of like flashbacks when I built the Real Freedom, if you follow along on any of those episodes, but nowhere near the intense build that I did on the big boat. But we're just going to kind of set this one up and kind of go from there. But we're really excited about it. I got some cool stuff put into it. It's probably going to be a very tricked out little skiff, probably the most expensive wood skiff that you're going to want to buy. But we're not going to talk about it with Capt and Brittany, but this boat's getting pretty expensive. All right, well, let's get to it. All right, we got that sanded down. Matter of fact, if someone would have just sanded that before they painted it, I probably wouldn't have never touched it at all, because actually I got it smoothed out pretty good. But after they did a little bit of glass work, they never sanded it. They just took and painted it. I'm still going to ferret out, fill in some of these holes and little low spots, but it looks a lot better. The floor and stuff, I'm not really so much worried about it. It has a non-skid in it, but we're actually going to put a rubber mat throughout the whole boat. Keeps everything a little bit drier, but it's sanded out pretty good. Gonna just ferret these holes in and call it good. It's a hunting skiff, so it'll look good and it'll still perform like it's supposed to. So this is a total fair. I'm gonna mix some of that stuff and fill it in.
it's painted, and my dad's gonna buy me a blower at night, and not right now. This is big, and I want mine. This is the dog rope. It leads right here, and right there. And look at all that rain. And I blow the sweeper with the paddles, and see you back. Bye. I'll see you when I'm done.
What's that?
Is this oil for the motor and it can turn on so loud?
Yep, we gotta put oil in it.
Look,
Babe, what do we get right here?
our motor and our stuff
Mm-hmm.
and our oil from our truck and the motor.
So we got a Suzuki 99.
Whoop, whoop, and stars on it.
Are you excited?
Mm-hmm. Why is it so heavy?
It's a little under 100 pounds.
Is it a little heavy?
It's a little heavy. I think it's gonna work really well.
Wait. Got my oil for my boat. Get it some gas.
Hey, put those on the table.
We got one oil and we got one oil depending in my oil truck.
We'll put them right there. We'll do the service later, but we still got to paint the boat.
How did you put it on?
All right, guys, as you can tell, we got our motor in. We're pretty excited. It was delivered. We were eating eggs, and it was delivered, so we stopped what we were doing, came outside, and met the FedEx guy and delivered it. Opened it up. Everything looks really good. Signed for it.
And I was playing with the roller.
Yeah, Logan was playing with the jack. He was playing with the jack for the pallet jack. Had a lot of fun with that. Wanted to go with the FedEx guy for the day and work with him. But we got it all cleaned down. Got a lot of it faired in yesterday.
The motor on.
And then yesterday we went ahead and cut in the switch panel hole for we're gonna put the switch panel, and got everything faired in and cleaned up and washed down with some purple cleaner. Need to take and rinse it down and vacuum one more time. And should be ready to paint. We got paint coming in today. And
Can I pretend driving it?
and then we're gonna paint it. You can just be gentle with it. It's not bolted down.
Hey, what is this?
That's a pull start.
How can you pull it?
I'll show you. But we don't want to start it. Don't want to start it yet.
I know.
I don't think you can pull it anyway. Not quite. Looks pretty good. I've got a jack plate coming too. That's going to be on the fly
Hey, give
jack
me that
plate.
chair, and I can
That's
sit
going to be really good for
somewhere.
this. Raising up
Give
a
me
whole
the
lot.
chair, and I can drive.
Especially after looking at it. That's a 15-inch shaft. I'm glad I got that jack plate because we'll be able to really jack it up and get it up a lot higher and run in some skinny water.
What is this? What is that?
That is a kill switch.
For what?
So if you fall off, that it pulls it off and turns the motor off just like that. But don't lose that now. We need that. Put it back on. It goes right on. Yep. Push it in.
Wow. If I fall in, can you turn the motor off and come and get me?
I sure will.
Is there going
Yep.
to be sharks in the duck water?
Sometimes there is. Mostly no, but sometimes there is.
What is this?
I've seen sharks in the duck water. That's just an extra kill switch. That one, if that one breaks, you have an extra one. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna kind of just hang out this morning and wait for our paint to come in. We'll wipe this down and get it clean one more time.
Daddy.
And
And
hopefully
I want
paint
Dad to hand me my
it.
chair.
Let
and
it dry, and
Drive.
it might rain a little bit more today, so I don't know if we will paint today. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't rain and a little less wind today would be nice, and then we'll go ahead and paint.
Daddy, I turned the motor on. I did 10.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
What's this?
That's the throttle. You throttle it. I'll show you.
Can you give me the chair and I can sit? Give me the chair and I can sit and drive.
All right.
Boom.
We're gonna put a cooler right here.
Why?
We're gonna put an Engel cooler.
And we can.
That'll be the same height as this box. and then it'll have the same pad on top, and it'll look good. And then that way we'll be able to move the cooler around, and it won't be, you know, permanent. So we can use the spot.
Daddy.
What?
But how are we going to get the cooler off?
I'll show you. You gotta order it first. Haven't ordered that yet. I wanted to get this set up first to see how I like it.
See you later. I'm just gonna play with the motor.
All right, we'll see you later.
Bye.